Hello, my lovely Tone friends. How are you this evening on this Sunday night? And it is the World Cup tonight, so we're definitely going to be having that on. Let's join our TikTok friends to us first, and then we'll get started. Just going to press that on there. Oh, hang on. There we go. Let's just join our TikTok friends. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my lovely TikTokers. How are you this evening? Let's just mirror the view. And, oh, hang on. It's such a tiny, tiny button. There we go. How are you, everybody? Are you good? Are you well? Have you had a good Sunday? And yes, it's the final tonight, isn't it, of the football? So we're definitely going to have that on in the background. And we'll keep updated on what's going on, who's winning. You can let me know who you think is going to win. That'll be really interesting. And you know what? Christmas has arrived. Oh yes, Christmas has arrived. Hello Tango, hope you're good. And you're probably thinking she's saying what? I'm saying that Christmas has arrived. So hello Emma. So I'm going to be doing a North Star block tonight. Obviously we're going to be doing some rosettes. I know I said I'll do those about 8 o'clock, so we're definitely going to be doing those. Thank you so much for sending a rose. R5, that should be, is that Ruffy or Rosie? And if you haven't followed me before, please do, please do. So yes, so I'm going to be doing a North Star block because, so here's the situation. Remember I was saying the other day that I needed to write a pattern for my crafty stitches. Well, it is the North Star block. So I did that this afternoon. And then I realised actually I need to make one in a Christmas block. So I've got my fabrics prepped and ready to go, which we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to do it. So I thought we could do that first. Hello, Paula. Welcome to you. Hello, Danny. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Welcome, welcome. So yes, I thought we would do that first tonight, and then we are going to get on and do some rosettes later, and then probably hello, Danny. How are you? Are you good? Have you had a good Friday? Not Friday. Good Sunday. Feels like a Friday. Good Sunday and a good weekend. So anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this finished, and then we'll do it in the Christmas one because I've got my Christmas fabrics out. I know it's a bit mad, but I kind of need to do it because what it is so my crafty stitches that I teach once a month. Our August one is always Christmas. We always do Christmas halfway in the year, and then we do Christmas again in December. So this time is going to be the North Star block, which I'm going to show you how to do. So anyway, so I've kind of half prepped these ones, which we're going to do, and then I've got my Christmas fabrics over that side waiting to go. So the first thing is I can talk you through it if you want to like make some notes, or at some point I will do this as a thing for my YouTube channel, as like a little how-to. So the first thing we need to do is get these ones in position, and then I can pop that up there and pop that up there. Hello Christine, welcome to you, hope you're good. Yes, so the first thing you need to do is obviously prepare the points of where you want to go. Hang on a minute, there we go. That's going to go there, that's going to go there, and then these ones are going to go at the top, and then you've got the end ones. Where did my end ones go? Did I? Oh, they might be in my bag. That's annoying. Let me see. That is very, very annoying. So that one's going to go there, and that one's going to go there, and these two are going to go at the bottom. And there's two more greens which seem to have disappeared. Where have they gone? You just finished making your nephew's baby blanket when he's born. Ah, I love that, Tango. That is so lovely. Where did? Hang on a minute. Did I put them in here? If not, we're going to have to make some more. Oh, no. They're on the floor. They're on the floor. You know what that is? That's my Jinxie cat. That is coming along and swiping her tail. There they are. Look. So those ones are going to go there, and those ones are going to go there. And then, so this should make a 15-inch block. So what we're going to do is we're going to stitch these together. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. These ones are going to go down the bottom. I'm just going to lay them there for a minute and make some space. And then, yeah, so it's quite the North Star block. You know, it's quite a big star, shall we say, because as you can see, the biggest bit really is in the middle. Hello, Tiana. Hello, Pauline. How are you this evening? Hope you're good. So if you're just joining me now and wondering what I'm doing, well, today Christmas has arrived. Because be doing a, this is my mock-up actually at the moment, but I'm going to be doing a North Star in a Christmas fabric in shortly, because I want to kind of turn it into a cushion. And then at 8 o'clock, like I promised you, we will do some rosettes, because I know some of you guys wanted to know how to make the rosettes, and very happy to share that. And so what if you want to sew along with doing the rosettes, then all you need to get is a width of fabric and a 2.5, so width of fabric and then make it 2.5 inch wide. I mean, in all honesty, you can do it in a different block if you want, a different size if you want to, you know, but for me, I make it that size because I've got the brooch backs to go on the back, and I've also got the badges to go on the front. So they do, for me, they do need to be that 2.5 inch wide. But you know, you can very much do them a different size. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do, so I've already done my half square triangles. If you don't know how to do half square triangles, I will talk you through that in a minute. But I'm just going to sew this one first, because you know what's going to happen. People are going to come along and go, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then we can show them what we're doing. So I'm stitching it on a 1/4 inch stitch all the way down, and it should come out, voila, it should come out as a 15-inch block. That's what we want. And the reason why we want a 15-inch block is because we are doing an Underground Railroad quilt. I don't know if you've heard of one of those, but that's basically what my crafty stitchers are working on at the moment. We're working on a Underground Railroad quilt. And so actually at the moment, my quilters, they meet on the Monday, the first Monday of the month, but next year we're going to be meeting on a Saturday. So hopefully we can get a few more people to join us, which would be quite good. We're not quite sure at the moment what we're doing next year. I tend to start working it out in September. But hello, Kaylee, welcome to you. Yeah, so I'm going to work that out in September. I know we're going to do a temperature quilt next year, so I will keep you up to date on that. And if you want to join us, then you very, very much can. The information always goes onto our events page. Anyway, so while I'm doing this, let me just get rid of this bit of wadding because it's right in my way. Put that there. While I'm doing this, hello, Kaylee Shaw. How are you? Are you good? Hello, Ella. Welcome. So yes, I'm going to iron this out flat, because when you do a patchwork block, it is always a good idea to iron it flat, because it definitely helps when you're going to stitch it together. So that bit is going to go there, and now these are going to go here. I'll show you these bits in a minute. And like I said, I'm doing it all on a 1/4 inch, but I've got a whole one here again, which I'm going to show you right from the beginning how that's going to work. And we're keeping on the time, because I know we said at 8 o'clock we would do some rosettes, and I'll show you how to make them. So how are you, Kaylee Shaw? Are you good? Have you had a good Sunday? Are you getting ready to watch the football? Oh, look at that. The old little stadium thing is all ready to go. There's loads of people in there, isn't there? Oh dear. I got someone singing the American national anthem. Hello, Shadow. Welcome to you. How has my day been? Thank you so much for asking, Tiana. It's been really good, actually. I feel very accomplished today, Tiana. Very accomplished, actually. So I did have quite a long chat with my friend from Arizona this morning. So she was on like 2 a.m. when I was talking to her, but she's one of these people that is up quite a lot. So I was chatting to Laurie, and then yeah, and I'll tell you, you're just you moved into a new home. Oh, and you don't watch the football. To be honest, Kaylee, neither do I. But you know, when it's the World Cup, well, might as well join in, eh? But congratulations on your new home, though. How very, very exciting. That's really, really lovely. I bet you're absolutely exhausted. Okay, so that's going to go. Oh no, hang on, more around. That's going to go there. Then we're going to do the other side. Taylor, hello, Taylor Jean. And yeah, Tiana. So Tiana over on YouTube is just asking how my day has been. So it's been very good, because I finished my newsletter. Hurrah! I've done that. That is all good and ready to go. And I've also, that's obviously the one that comes out on the 1st of August. And then during August is going to be all the quilt show ones. And in their lead up to the show. And then, what else did I do? I did the pattern. I did the pattern that I needed to do. So that's exciting. I'll get that done. And then I did put some more events onto our events page. So I feel very accomplished today, actually. I feel like I've done a fair bit of work today. Ah, you're very sleepy. I can imagine you are, Kaylee. I can imagine you are. After moving in and have to get yourself a nice cup of tea. Just to like commemorate moving into your new home. Ah, that's very exciting. Are you looking forward to, you're going to have got plans to decorate and stuff like that? Hello, Julie. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Are you recovered, Tiana, as well from the wedding that you went to? I hope you're all recovered. What time are we on? We are on 10 to. Hello, Laura. Here comes Amanda. Here comes Amanda. Have you got your hello? Have you got your fabrics ready? We will definitely do some rosettes in a bit. I just thought, imagine doing a North Star block at the minute. I'm just getting that finished, and then we would do the rosettes. So I'm going to show you how to do, because I want to do, I need to do a Christmas one. You're just getting things in place, and then you're going to decorate. Ah, very nice. So did you do any sewing or anything like that, Kaylee? I know I couldn't find any, but ready to take notes. Good. I'm glad you're ready to take notes. I mean, in actual fact, you don't really take notes, Amanda, because actually this is going to be recorded on my YouTube channel anyway. So you can just go and watch it back if you want to. I mean, you can take notes. Obviously you can. Oh, look, they're proper singing, aren't they, now for the World Cup? That's what they're proper getting into it. So who do we think is going to win then? Any ideas? Well, I have no idea. I have no idea. You have clothes, memory bears, and more. Oh, you think Spain, do you, Amanda? Who's the other ones? Oh, Argentina, aren't they? Yeah. There's lots of singy songies going on. That's for sure. I'm happier to have sing songs than chit chats. Hello, using no numbers. Ah, Spain. Hello, Leon. Just saw you pop in there. You think Spain? Do you really? Right. So I'm going to add this bit. Now this is quite interesting actually, because I thought we need an 8.5, but I don't think we do, because I think we need an 8. I think we need an 8.25. Yeah. So I've written it into a 15-inch. Let me measure that. Yeah, it's a half. So it's an 8.25, not an 8.5. Okay. Okay, that is not a problem. So I need to chop that bit off there. And this is cooler today, isn't it? We both think Spain will win. Hello, Nana. Welcome to you. Well, we'll see. I can't believe that. Was it last night? Was it Friday? When England got 6, I was like, whoa, they got 6. They got 6 goals. I could not believe that. I thought that was a bit interesting. Yes, I'm just going to do this, finish this one. This is a North Star block, and then we'll do a few rosettes. I've got my box ready to go. And I'll give you all the measurements that you're going to need if you want to make one. I might see if I can go and find. I'll tell you what I'll do. I've actually got one that's made. Thank you so much for sending the roses. Thank you. Hello, who's that? Hello, Devlin, welcome to you. Right, so I'm going to give that a bit of an iron. Yeah, I definitely need. It is an 8-inch block, and you know, I thought it was, and then yeah, it's an 8-inch. It is not an 8.5. Oh, hold on. We might have to restart that. That makes it to. Okay. Might have a bit of a problem. Might have to just take that bit off, I think. because that is not going to fit. Do you know what? So what happened was your mum was annoying you into your room. Stay in your room. Oh dear. So what happened was I created this. We're doing an Underground Railroad quilt, okay, that has a North Star in it, and I need to unpick it. So I made it a little while ago, and I took loads of pictures, but I didn't actually write down the actual measurements. I mean, I think I wrote some of them down, and I thought I needed an 8.5, and then I was doing it today, and I thought actually no, I thought I needed an 8, and then today I thought actually no, I need an 8.5. What is he doing on the announcements for the World Cup? Is he going to fly in by helicopter or something? If you're watching the World Cup, you know what I'm talking about. He does a lot of when we went on holiday. I'm slightly digressing here. We went on holiday we went on a cruise, and we did a stop off at Norway. I think it was one of the Norway stops. That guy who's doing the chitty chatty right now on the World Cup, he does base jumping in Norway, and they showed us where it was. They're like, yeah, he does base jumping off there all the time. Like, oh, I mean, interesting. And right, okay. So I need to take off a half an inch. So what I need to take off. That is highly annoying because that is not going to make. That will fit there. That will fit there. Right, okay. We're going to take half an inch off. Hello, Cooking. Is that Cooking? Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So that's my half there. And what I'm going to do is do a line. What's he doing? Is he singing or is he chatting? What's he doing? Yeah, what did he say, Leon? You don't know if it's a punishment or a reward. Maybe your mama just wants peace. Maybe that's what it is. It's probably a reward for her. What do you reckon? Is it a reward for her? It's a reward. That's what I reckon. Right, I'm going to take that one off. And I'm going to take this one off. Right, so I need to write it as an 8-inch. Yes, not as an 8.5. Oh my goodness me. So basically I'm right back to where I was. It was great to hear we had a chilled out day. Ah, I'm glad you had a chilled out day. I might be having one of those tomorrow, Tiana, actually, because I've had a really busy day today. One thing or another. And so I think I'm going to have a chilled out day tomorrow. I mean, I had a chilled out morning, I should say, I suppose, chatting to my friend. But yeah, so I got a few little things to do, but those jobs are not quite there yet to be done. Oh, I just realised one of my, can we say till 10? I will try my very best, my lovely Leon, to stay till 10. I'll see what we can do. Right. Now I'm going to put that there. Let's stitch this on. And okay, we've got 5 minutes. We will commemorate kickoff with doing the rosettes. I'm making some rosettes. Tiana, you've got one of my rosettes, haven't you? I'm sure you have. I gave you one when we were out in Derry. If you have not, then I will put one in the post to you. I will go and get it to show you in a minute. Oh, here they come. Look, look. Oh dear. They got any kiddos with them? Right, that's better. That is better. Right. Right, now we're going to do the bottom bit, and we'll watch football in the background. Ah, very nice. Look, so this is going to be a North Star. So it looks a bit red on the screen, but it's not. This is pink and this is green. And this is just some very rough fabric that I've got. And then I want to do the Christmas one. Right. That's what I want to do. Just got to make sure my little joins are right bang smack on top of each other. And that's not going to be a problem. Oh, look, they're bringing the big flags out now. Can you see the big flags, Leon? That's a massive bit of fabric, that is. Imagine sewing those. It must be great fun, though, whoever does that. Right. I was going to say, at least it's on a Sunday, but then Some of the kids still at school? I think they are, aren't they, at the moment? Some of them are. My little good friend Joshua, he's still at school. They're going to have a few little kiddos that are very tired tomorrow. Here they come, look. Here they come out with their jackets on and their pink footballs. Oh, I actually am going to give up now. It is not in the right place. I mean, technically speaking, that one's not either. But I need to shuffle that one over to get that one over. Let's. I think I'm gonna unpick it, and then we'll do it one more time. I think you will. Hello, Joe. Joe Cross Quilts. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. I will be doing some interesting bits soon because this is not very interesting actually. I probably need. Maybe we won't get the Christmas one done tonight. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But anyway, we'll definitely do some rosettes because they're all hand sewn and they are much. Oh look, they're walking past the World Cup trophy. There we go. Let's start again. Let's start that again. Oh my goodness me. That bit is fine. That bit is fine. There's your points there. And that's going to go there. So what I probably need to do is I think I need to pin it. If I pin it, that will probably help because then it won't move when I'm sewing it down. Oh, there they are. Sitting there. Oh, that is a great big old piece of fabric, isn't it? That flag. I wonder how big that flag is. I'd be interested to know. Right. The things that you think. You now know you clicked the right video. You clicked the right video. Which video was that then, Leon? Hello, Madison. Where do you from buying towel fabric? I want to make your own beach cover up. Oh, that sounds exciting, Madison. Well, first of all, where are you? Are you in the UK or are you in a different country? Because that will have a big bearance on what I can recommend to you. That's very, very exciting, though. Have you done one of those before? Oh, you two. Oh, and you see, oh, you're in the UK. Hang on a minute, you're just looking at the trophy. Well, so the thing is, it's very difficult for me to recommend things because TikTok, we're not very happy with that if I recommend brands, but there is that place that has lots of hobbies and lots of crafts. Do you know that one, Madison? That one, they have that kind of fabric, actually. And the other one, I don't know. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, be very careful, Amanda. Very, very careful. Because sometimes even people say it, you get stung for it. Oh, that's better. Because I've pinned it now. And the other one, if you're, yeah, go and have check it out. If you're up north, there is one that's called Abercarnes, and they definitely have that kind of fabric because I was there the other day and they definitely had loads of that fabric. But they're only up north. Well done, Amanda. I'm trying to trick it. Manchester. Well, who's in Manchester? You in Manchester, Amanda. So yeah, go and, if you're up north, Madison, go and have a look at that one, Abercarnes. They're really, really good. They had some loads of that fabric. Well, that's exciting. You're going off on a holiday then? Ah, so you're in Manchester. My favourite, I think we had this discussion before, Amanda, I can't remember. My favourite soap is there, and I loved going on their tour last year. I would go on it again in a heartbeat. I loved it. Right, let's see if this will come out better. I'm hoping that it has. Cool, they're proper milking all the singing, aren't they? I love singing, singing, singing. Okay. If this is not straight, I'll give it up. Well, South Manchester. Oh, is that right near it then? It must be. Hello, Elaine. Oh, that's better. Look. There you go. That is better. Right. Let me just do this one. Yeah, so if you're watching on any of our other social media platforms, if you're over on YouTube or anywhere else, you want to ask a question, then please do. I am trying to make a North Star block right now. Then we're going to do a bit of rosette making. Then I'll come back to the Christmas one because I need to get the Christmas one done. Okay, that's looking better. Right, now we're going to get this one. Oh, I hear my cat munching. Hello, Daisy. How's your little puppy-o? Is he good after his little incident? I'm going to put that. So I'm going to put a pin there, which is probably what I should have done in the first place because it will stop it from moving when you're sewing it. So to be honest with you, this is what I don't generally do. You've got to go watch the finals. That's okay. I've got the finals on in the background right now. This is quite often why I don't really do this kind of patchwork because I'd much rather do like, you know, I've done the wonky star before and I've done like crazy patchwork and all that kind of stuff. Much rather do that. But we need to have a North Star for our quilts. Right, so this should work, hopefully. And then we're going to chop it down. Let's see. If this doesn't work, I'm going to cry. No, I won't really. Thank you so much for liking my live. Thank you, thank you. If you want to share it, you're very welcome to do that as well. So I think, yeah, tonight I would like to, if we can do, I'm going to get some rosettes done. I need to do this anyway. And then I've got the Christmas one, the star block all out ready. Right, so let's have a look. Let's see if it's work. Hello, Sandra. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you, thank you. Ah, there we go. Amazing. So what did it come out as? Oh, it came out as a, oh, it's a 14 3/4. That's actually not that bad because we need it to be around about 15. So I need to make it go up slightly because the reason why it's got to be 15 is because all the other blocks in the quilt that my crafty stitches are currently doing, they're all 15s. And so that's why I need to get it to a 15. So I need to go slightly up. But I will show you. So here, hopefully TikTok won't get eggy. There is my North Star block. Isn't that good? I like my North Star block. Right, anyway, let's do some rosettes. And then we will, I'm going to put that over here. We will do some, what do you call it? We'll do the Christmas one. I would like to do the Christmas one because then we can try and make a cushion out of that. So here is my box. You better, oh, we did better than Argentina might win. Do you reckon so, Leon? Wow. We will see. We will know in a couple of hours. So what time should it finish on? Like 10, 11? I don't know. Anyway. So I have actually got some that's already made because my good friend Beryl, she made some up for me. So I just need to shuffle all those. Gotta get one of our bags. Where is Mr. Creeper? He's asleep, Leon. He is asleep. Okay. So I'm going to get, oh, I'll tell you what. I need to make it in these ones. Let's do it in those ones. And then, so basically there is a brooch back. So you do need to put a brooch back on it. And then you have a badge on the front of it. So here, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how we make a rosette. But before we do that, let me just go and get one that's made. Hold on a minute. Beep, 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 beep. There you go. You're ready with notes. Okay, so this is what we're making. This is what we're going to make, okay? These are our rosettes. So what it has is a brooch back on the back. Can you see that? A brooch back. Brooch back. It's quite hard to say that. Broke back on the back, and on the front it has a badge on the front. You don't have to put the badge on the front. You could put buttons on the front, in honesty, but we put the badge because this is what we wear when we go, when we film and when we're out and about, and also we make things at the show and we hand them out. And we're very much going to be doing them at our quilt show. Okay, Leon, I don't know. Can't explode your house. You made out of obsidian. Oh dear, right. So get your pen poised, Amanda. So what you need is a width of fabric. That's a width of fabric. Okay, and it's 2.5 inches wide. And so effectively it's a jelly roll strip. That's effectively what it is. And so you can very much get jelly roll strips. Now, if you're going to get, so what I'm using is a 100% cotton. But if you went for something like a polyester, like for example, this fabric, this one, then that would it will be easier for your very first one to make that one. Right. So what you now do is you need a very, very, very long piece of cotton, and I'll show you how long it's going to be. I'm probably going to go out the screen with it. It's almost as wide, like it's about a meter long. Okay, and then there is a reason why, which you will find out shortly. That one might be a bit little, that one. So then you need to thread up a needle. That's the one I want. You're going to thread up a needle, and then you're going to double your length of cotton down to the bottom, and you're going to put a knot in the end. Oh, they're off. Look, 2 minutes. Right, so you've got your knot in the end, okay? Your knot is in the end. And then with your piece of fabric, you're going to do, doesn't really matter which side you go, because you're going to stitch along the long side. Doesn't matter if you're at the top or at the bottom, doesn't matter, because it's, I mean, if you had directional fabric, it might, but generally we use fabric that's not directional. So then you're going to put your needle in to make like a one little stitch, and then you're going to, hello Nettie, welcome to you, and then you're going to put it back to there. So obviously that's where your knot is, but then you're going to put it back into the same position and pull it tight, so it's like that. And you're going to do that, you can do it 3 times if you want to, at least twice, because what you want, that bit there has got to be really, really, really tight, because if that's not, your stitches are going to come undone. Okay, so it's really, really important. And here comes my cat. Here comes my Jinxie cat. June, you cannot sit in the box, and you cannot be in the way, because I'm trying to show them how to make a rosette. Come on, my fluff. Where do I go? Where do I go? Should I put the lid on? How about if I do that? Look. Does that help, Jin? Let me just sort out where my cat is going. And you won't be able to see. Jin, come on. Come on. Right. Right, there you go. Hopefully you can see. Okay, this is Jinxie Cat, by the way, if you haven't met her. So now what you're going to do is you're going to do a running stitch along there. So you just put your needle, and the running stitch is basically where you put your needle in and out, and you keep doing lots of stitches all the way along here. Oh, hang on. There she is. Look, there she is. She's happy now. I wouldn't get your tail near that if I was you, Jin. That is not a good idea. Hold on a minute. Let me try and block my. What? If you do that, you're going to end up with your tail in the needle, and that is not a good idea. Goodness me. Okay. Right. So this is what we do. So you just go to a running stitch all the way along, and a running stitch is where you put the needle in, and you stitch about a centimetre down, and then you're in the back here, and then you go in, and you're literally going to the front of the fabric, to the back of the fabric, and you are stitching all the way down. And then what you're going to do, she really wants to be involved tonight. She definitely does, Amanda. She definitely does. And then as you're stitching down, so you can you see those stitches are coming down there? Hopefully you can see that. And as you're stitching down, you're going to start pulling it to gather it. So basically it becomes like a gather stitch. And that's why initially you need quite a long bit of cotton. So I've made so many of these, and I can like do them in minutes. And I could do them without looking as well, which is quite mad, because I've made so many. So yeah, so what I'm doing is literally as you can, if I pull it back, you can see the stitches going down there. I'm trying to be a little bit careful. I'm going to time you. Because you can definitely tell me when I'm not explaining it. So you just keep going down literally until you get right to the end. Okay, so we're just going to do that, keep going down, and I want to be a little bit careful because I don't want TikTok to go ping tonight. We have not got time or energy for it tonight. Right, so what will happen is, as you're going down, sometimes your cotton might like get caught in this bit of fabric, which is fine because you just unravel it. And then, as you can see, I'm starting to gather it. So there's my gathered bit. I'm going down. Yeah, so if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing it, making some rosettes. And this is things that my team and I wear when we go to shows. And in fact, my Jinxie cat is laying on one right now. That is not Jin. You will have to move. I'm going to get you I'll get you a blanket or something because you cannot go there. That is just ridiculous. Yeah, so as you can see, so now that's what all I've got left. And here's all my gathered bit. There's my gathered bit. So remember, long piece of cotton. You're doubling the length, you're putting a knot on the end, and you're just going to keep going down. And then, so then when you get to the end, I'll show you what you do. I mean, you can, like I said, this is a width of fabric. So this is a jelly roll strip. So it is a width of fabric, but you don't have to do that length. However, if you didn't do that length, you wouldn't have so much of the gather around it. Right, so now we're at the end. What you're going to do is do a bit of a gather like that, okay? And you need to hold it here, hold it in your finger, and just straighten all this bit up because obviously it's all got a bit curly. So you're going to straighten it up. You're going to gather it tight. That's why you needed that really, really, really strong cotton on the end, because if you didn't have that, all of this pulling, it would just come, it would unravel. Believe me, it would unravel. So you're just going to keep going down, and you're going to do that as tight as you can get it. And again, that's why you need that really, really tight, because you need to get that as tight as possible. So I'm going to go. I heard a crow. How weird. You're going to go there, and then so that's it now gathered. Can you see that? That's it now gathered. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my needle back into like about just 2 of the gathers at the end. And then if you put it into there with your cotton in it and you go like twice is more than enough. And that stops it being gathered. That stops it coming undone. So now what you need to do is obviously close it up. So you're going to put where that edge, the top of it is where your cotton is, you're going to bring that together with the other side. So it's together like that, and then you're going to do a few stitches across there, and that will hold that bit together, which I'm going to show you. Go across there, and again, you know, your cotton may go awry, but you could just correct that. So now what you've got is you've got this flappy bit that's open, so you need to stitch that up and then back down again. I know, Tiana's saying hello to you. So what you're going to do is you're going to stitch up here and then back down to the middle. So again, you just do like a running stitch to the end. Right. Running stitch to the end. And then once you're there, you're that end, you're then going to come back down to the middle again. We're going to be making these at our quilt show. So if you come onto our quilt show, you go to our SHQA stand, you will be able to make some rosettes with us. So then you're going to go back to the middle. So now my cotton is back in the middle, and what you need to do is bring your needle into the middle, and then you're going to open it out. So now I've opened it out. There you go. Look, that's what it currently looks like. But what you need to do, again, this is why you need such a long length of cotton, because what you need to do is do a few stitches in the back, like across there, because you've got like a hole through the middle, and obviously that's why you want to pull it as tight as you possibly can. So what I do is I just put your needle across that hole, pull it together to there, and that will tighten it. So that's currently what the front looks like. That's currently what the back looks like. And now you got to stitch on the badge back, because obviously what you want is you want to be able to pin it on. Otherwise, how can you pin that on? So there's the badge back, and that would obviously pin onto there. So the badge back. So if you're doing, so this is what you want to make notes on, okay? Or obviously, or watch the video back. Because if you are going to buy some brooch backs to go on the back, believe me, I have tried every single type of brooch back there is to go on it, and the ones that really work are these ones. And so it looks like a button with a little like a pin across there, and the size of those, I would tell you the size of those, they are a 3, I think they're a 38, yeah, they're a 38 mil. 38 mil they are. So effectively they're like a 1.5 inch. So what you need to do is you now need to stitch that onto the back. Obviously remember you've got a front of the fabric and the back of the fabric. So I'm going to stitch it onto here. So the best thing to start it is you've got 2 little holes in there. And it is literally like sewing a button on, in all honesty. That's what it's like. You sew a button, but obviously you've got 2 holes. So once you've got that there, you then need to put the needle into the second hole. So it comes out the front. And then you're going to go back. Now this bit could be a bit tricky because obviously you can't see where the needle's going at all. All you can do is you can feel it. So if it comes through like there, then you know, okay, that's come through. And then you're going to put that. And I definitely stitch it about 3 times. You need to do it about 3 times because otherwise that is not going to hold. I can tell you now that is not going to hold. If you don't do it 3, if you want to do 4 times, it does depend on if you've if you know if, oh yeah, how much cotton you've got here. That's the other thing as well, because if you've got enough cotton, then you can definitely get like 3 or 4 times stitched in. And as you can see, this bit is not the easiest of bits. However, I have seen, obviously we made quite a few of these at the show, and when we were at Malvern show in October last year, and I've seen, whereas I do it like going in and coming back that way, I've seen some people go over like that, which that would definitely work as well. So I'm going to go back into there. Now the other thing as well is you can, because obviously you're going for an awful lot of fabric and an awful lot of cotton, it can be a little bit tough, but eventually it does work. Right, so now I've done 3. I'm going to do 1 more because look how short it's getting, and I need to knot that into there. Otherwise, again, if you don't knot it, then the brooch back will come off. So now I'm going to find that hole again, which basically means trying to find you're literally going in blind. Hello Sarah, how are you? I'm doing the rosettes, but don't worry, Sarah, you missed it because I'm going to do another one in a minute. So yes, I'm literally, because you can't, I mean, you can kind of like go like that and see it there, but the problem with doing that is that you want to keep it as tight as you possibly can. I am doing very good, thank you very much. I've got the football on in the background to see who's going to win tonight, and I've got a few little projects. Let me try this again. Yeah, so again, I would say the biggest thing to do really is to have a sharp needle. Right, so now I've done 4 over the back. Can you see that there? I've done 4. So now I'm going to turn it this way and do stitches in the front, because obviously you can't put it into the back now because there's no room and you can't get there, but you can put it in the front. And if you're going to put a badge over the front, so then when you're pulling it, you get like a loop, and then you're just going to literally put your needle through the loop to knot it. And again, I mean, I usually do it. It depends how much cotton I've got here, in all honesty, but I do it 3 times, 3 times, just to make sure it is well and truly on there. There we go. Okay, so so now I've done that one, I'm going to trim that to here, That's my needle cut off. And now, so now this is how it looks. So if you didn't put a badge on the front, that's how it's going to look with your brooch badge on there. So you can put it on. You could put some buttons on it if you want to. You could put ribbons if you want to. But then what we do is we then put one of our badges on the front. And our badges are 75 mil. So what's on the back is a 38 mil, and what's on the front is a 78 mil. So then, but the badge needs to sit slightly above that, because if it sits there, it's too saggy. So it needs to sit slightly above it. So I just lay it down, and I just get some of the pleats. Jin, stop your tail. You're going to end up with your tail in the badge. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, cat. So there you go. There you go. There is one of our rosettes. It's cute, isn't it? It is really, really cute. So, and there's another one. And I mean, these are the ones that actually my my volunteers are wearing at our quilt show because of the special fabric that's on it. This is one that I wear quite a lot, and that is one that's got buttons on it. I love that one. And I do generally swap over. Thank you so much for sharing. You're very welcome. Very welcome. I do generally, I'll do another one. I do generally wear different ones as well, because sometimes I do give them out. I don't always wear. I did have some very special ones at one point, special fabric ones, and I gave those out. Sometimes when I'm out and about and there's a little kiddo that likes them, then I'm like, nah, you can have it. Yes, I'm gonna do it again. So a long bit of cotton. Yeah, and like I said, if you did your first one in like a polyester, it would be much easier, because you're not it's obviously 100% cotton is quite tight. Jinx, you are gonna have to move. This is getting ridiculous now. Ridiculous. Look at her, look. I might move her over here. Right, so I'm gonna do another one. So yeah, so you just put the needle in, so long length of cotton, not on the end. Stitches over and over in the same position, so you've got a lot of strength from that. But you can see why now you need a lot of strength, because otherwise it will come undone, that's for sure. Now I'm going to do the gather stitch. Jin, ridiculous. It's ridiculous, cat. Ridiculous. Yeah, so do you think you'll make one, Amanda? They're quite cool, aren't they? And like I said, you know, you could put loads, you could put buttons on the front. You don't have to put badges. You could put, I don't know if you've ever made a Mimi cat. This is Jinxie cat, Leon. This is Jinxie. Meme is not here. Meme's watching the football with her papa. That's what she did. This is Jinxie. Yeah. This is the one. This is the angry one, Leon. The angry one. You're definitely going to find some. Oh, good. Yeah, I mean they're fun to make. You could I've made Leon says hello. I've made like a flower brooch before, where you do it with circles, and they're if you did those, you could put that on the front. I have when we were at the show, there was actually a couple of people that did them with they did two. They did a double rosette. I thought that was very ingenious. That was very ingenious. Now, this is what happens sometimes. It gets caught on the fabric. You've got to pull it through. Why are you doing that? Let me have a look. Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah, so they did two. So they obviously these strips were 2.5 inch wide, and they trimmed the other one down to like a 1.5 inch, I think. So it had like an inner rosette. It was quite cute. It was quite cute. Obviously, you know, you didn't really see the badge very much though, because of how the size of what we've done the badge. But it was definitely cute. What's that, Leon? Thinks he's not your life. She's going now. Look, she's not happy with it now, Leon. She's like, I'm just gonna like groom myself and just get myself looking all pretty for the live. Where are you gonna go, Jin? You can't stay there. It's just not a good idea. Go and find somewhere to sit. Go and find somewhere to sleep. I'm getting warm again now. I got a bit cold earlier, so I had to turn the aircon off earlier. It was too cold. So how many more have I got to do? I've got to do 1, 2, 3. Well, that means to be honest, we've got to do 100. Still 0-0. Yeah, still 0-0. España and Argentina. Well, I just hope it goes to penalty shootouts because I haven't seen any penalty shootouts yet. Jinx, do you want to Jin? And come over here. No, she's going. She's going now. Woohoo! She's going off to find somewhere to sit. She's thinking, where can I go? Where can I go? Right. I'll just do another one. Yeah, so I'm doing those knots again there. So look, so that's it gathered, and then you're going to bring the 2 sides round to face each other. So that's obviously the right side of fabric to right side of fabric, and then you do a little stitch in here, and then do a stitch up and down. Hello, Donna. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yeah, so hopefully that you enjoyed doing that. And if you've got any questions, no, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, hang on. Is it going to come back? Is it going to come back? It's all right. My YouTube screen is gone. Oh, no. Ah. What happened, my people? There you go. That's better. That's better. Oh, the other one's. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is going on? Oh, there's 2 of me. There's like 3 of me. That was a bit exciting, wasn't it, YouTubers? It disappeared and then it came back again. It's almost like there's like leaves on the line. And it now looks like there's, oh yeah, the other one's gone now. That's all right. There's a duplicate of me. Where's the quilt show? Oh, you have to come, Amanda. So our quilt show is at the Brighton Racecourse on the 5th and 6th of September. And it's our show. So I'm actually with my team organising the whole show. It's going to be incredible because we've got some really, really amazing exhibitors coming. We've got a huge quilt display coming. We've got a wonderful demo area, community sewing area, and our charities, the cafe, completely free parking, which is amazing for Brighton. So yeah, come down and make a weekend of it. So the 5th and 6th of September it is. And we're very, very excited for it, actually. We've been working on it for like well over a year now. It was like May last year we booked it. We booked it out to the racecourse out to do it. And because actually Brighton hasn't had a quilt show or even like a craft show on the scale that we're doing it in 14 years. So it's a long old time. And so yeah, so we just thought, you know what, we'll do it. So this is our very first show because obviously I only started the So Happy Quilters Association last year. So and one of my first things I wanted to do was to organise a show. So that's going to be absolutely wonderful. And then we got our YouTube and Facebook is working. Thank you so much, Leon. It's all come back. We got our junior quilter stand as well. So if you've got any children can get in completely for free to our show, obviously with an adult. And then you can come to for free, Leon, as you're under 16 at the moment. Come to our show. And then so yeah, we've got junior quilters stand. We got some really, really great exhibitors. We've got like some YouTubers and some people that have been on the Great British Sewing Bee and some amazing quilts as well. So yeah. And I've been busy making the sashes for it as well. Where it's in Brighton, Leon. Do you remember me telling you? It's in Brighton. On the 5th and 6th of September is literally like 7 weeks' time. Can't believe it. Too far. I know. Never mind. Maybe when I come up to the Birmingham shows. So I'll be up in the Birmingham shows in March. Actually, I might even be there in November. Actually, I'm waiting to find out if they want me to go. But definitely will be there in March. Where's my badges? So I need to order more badges. Do one in Western near Wolverhampton. Well, I'd love to, Leon, but the thing is, it's a lot organising a big show, and I need to be near it. That's the thing. I need to be like the amount of meetings that I've had and everything, like where the venue is. So, you know, imagine if I had to keep doing site visits and driving all up your direction. That would be like, there's another one. Let's do another one. These are a bit addictive, Amanda. You will get very addicted to them. I'm going to warn you now. When you've made one, you're like, oh, let's do another one. Can you do live from the show? Ah, well, yes. Yes is the answer, Amanda, because actually we're going to. So this is what's really, really exciting. So usually when I go to quilt shows, I usually only do like an hour or something. I would love to meet some TikTokers and watch them. Oh, nah, thank you, Leon. Well, you're not far from Birmingham, so plans come to Birmingham to meet us next year. You can help us out on the stand. We'd like that. Yeah, so hello, Ricardo. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So the plan. So usually when I go to shows, right. Hold on a minute. I need to go and do something. Hold on a minute. I'm just gonna pause you for a second. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. You guys are back. So my daughter needed me quickly, so I just had to go and help her for a second. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, live streaming. So we are going to be live streaming from the show on both the days. And because usually when I go to the quilt shows, I usually just live stream like for an hour. But there's going to be so much going on. I really want you guys to see it all. So it looks like we may well be live streaming from about 9:15 a.m. in the morning until when it finishes at 4 o'clock. So it's going to be all day. So you can watch it all day on both days because there's different things going on both days. And so, yeah, so we just got to work out, but in all honesty, it might only be on YouTube because otherwise we have to have two screens and there's going to be a lot going on. So it's going to be on YouTube. It'll be on FB and all the other ones. Yeah, I did think Brighton's a little bit too far for you coming from Manchester. Well, I must say, it's people coming from Northern Ireland, going from Belfast. But no, it's okay. So I totally appreciate that. But yeah, so you'll be able to watch it, and there'll be. Right near the time, I'll remind everybody how you can watch it. It's really difficult, Leon, because the problem is if we use TikTok, it's just going to restrict us all the time. Because what we're doing is we're showing brands, you know, we're talking about products. It's just going to restrict, it's just going to do restrictions. And it's going to be, it'll be, you know, it'll take up a lot of our time just to keep restarting it. So we are going to do it, definitely will be on YouTube. And also we want to keep it as well, because what happens on TikTok is it doesn't actually stay there, it disappears. And so obviously we want to be able to keep the live stream and doing it on YouTube. It'll all be on YouTube. So but you know how to go onto there, Leon. You could go over there and make some comments. So yeah, so that's the plan. So it's quite exciting because I'm going to be doing interviews during the day of like quilt people and of suppliers, so you can see all that and also see the demos. And yeah, so it's going to be very, very, very exciting. And so I will be working it out fairly soon. In the next 2 weeks, I'll know exactly. You've never been out of Manchester. Ah, have you been on the Cobbles tour that's there in Manchester? I love that place. What's on the fabric you're using? Well, this fabric here. Oh, so this fabric is, Amanda, it's got all sewing themed stuff on it. So it's really nice, and it's really good because it's very jammy actually that I found this fabric, because I've got it from someone who was like getting rid of his wife's fabric, shall we say, and it came from them, and it's really lovely because it's got different quilt words on it, like cotton and quilt and other bits and bobs, and it's the colouring of our website, which is really, 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 really pretty. So I'm quite happy actually, and it's perfect. It's perfect to go on our sashes. Why on YouTube it's so slow? Is it slow on YouTube? Why is it so slow, Leon? It's exactly the same. Or do you mean the comments are so slow? Is that what you mean? I have no idea. You need one of the rosettes. Well, Amanda, in my TikTok shop, there is a few bits and bobs, like some zippy pouches and bits and bobs that I've made. And if you get one of those and you get a free rosette, I always send a free rosette with one of them. So there are some patterns. There's some bags. There's a little zippy pouch. There's some quite cute ones actually. The Japanese sashiko ones. So when I do my TikTok shopping event, our SHQA shopping thing, which is in 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks time, I'm going to be showing actually what's available. That is the plan. Yes, do have a little look. And then if you want to get one, sometimes I can let you can let me know what colour you would like, and then I'll send you a colour that you like. Or I'll sit and make one. I've done that before. But so generally speaking, I've made the majority of them, and I've made about 1,000 so far, and that they've been gone out to in the last year, they've gone out to people. But my good friend Beryl, she made these ones. Look, she made these ones. Green. You have green issues. There you go. Green. There's a green one. So these ones came from my good friend Beryl, but she can't put the badge backs on. So I'm going to do those. But we've got a few that I need to sit and put the badge backs on. I need to get more badge backs, that's for sure. Why have you got green issues? And you like green, do you? I like, as you can see, I like blue. I do like blue, but I also like pinks and purples. Oh, okay, so we're half an hour in. They still haven't scored. Do you reckon it will be penalty shootouts? That's what I reckon. Penalty shootouts. You've got the green one. I know, it's funny, isn't it? Really funny. There's a lime green one as well. This is quite nicer because it does have lime, has green in it. Right, let me get another badge back. Oh, there's 2. I'm gonna do 3, and then do you send your magazines in? I can't see that a little bit, Thomas. So our magazines, you mean our Quilters Life magazine, that gets emailed out. I think you can, when it comes out, get it printed if you want to, but we only email it out. That's what you're asking about. Yeah, in plants, everything you wear. Your sofa is green. Nice. Do you know what though? It is quite a calming colour, isn't it? Don't you think? It's quite nice to be able to sit out and look out to the trees and that kind of thing. That's what I like. I like doing that. It's quite a calming colour. No goals. No goals. Every time I look, I'm like, no goals. Yeah, so if you're just joining now, and if you haven't met me before, my name's Rachel, and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association, and I'm making the rosettes currently for our quilt show in September. But if you've got any sewing related questions, do ask, or if you want to know anything about me or about about the So Happy Quilters, let me know. I can see that now, Thomas. Do you know Shopify? No, my patterns are there, Thomas, to get in our RSHQA shop. They're in there, and also in our TikTok shop. I got a few bits and bobs in there as well that you can get if you want to. There's not that many. I need to get some more bits in all honesty, but we've been so busy. There you go. Do you see how you're seeing how quick I'm making these, Amanda? It's very calming. It is very calming, isn't it? Very calming. Maybe that's why. You are drawn to green. Drawn to green colours. What is right? I'm going to put that there, put that there. I need to see if I've got any. Oh, I need to get a sip of my tea. I'm thirsty tonight, actually. Hello, Sharan. How are you? Are you good? I just saw you popping in there. Right. So I don't actually have many badges left. I've actually got to order like loads for the show. I think I'm going to order about another 1,000 of them. I'm going to do that next week. And I've got to, what else have I got to order? I'll show you all of our merch actually. Our merch is nearly all ready for the show. We've got a lot of merch. There's another one. I got 2 more to do, and then that's the ones for our volunteers that are ready. And my team that are ready. Well, I better cut them. And a nice strong needle is what you need. And here's my. Oh no, I don't think it's here. Oh no, it's in my sewing box, isn't it? Do-do. Do-do, do-do-do. Get a nice hello, Maxie. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Right. Yeah, so if you've got, when you're doing like a rosette, if you've got like the selvage edge, I would definitely take that bit off, because that was showing it otherwise. I mean, you can leave it on if you want to, I suppose, if you want it to show. But I would take it off. Hello, Mira. Hello, welcome to you. Hello, Marina. Sharon, you're good. Have you had a good day? I've had a very good day. Thank you, Sharon, actually. I feel very accomplished today. It's one of those days I feel very accomplished. So I had a good chat to my friend this morning who is in Phoenix, Arizona. She was up at like all hours this morning. She was very much on my time schedule. I said to her, Laurie, I said, I think you should be British. Because she literally does stay up with like all hours anyway, but she's really busy because she's an incredible artist, so she's like painting away anyway. So I did that, and then I finished off my newsletters. I'm very pleased, Sharon. I'm very pleased. So if you want to sign up for our newsletters, you just go to our website, click on the membership button, sorry, on the join button, and you can sign up for a complete free membership, and that's how you get our newsletters. So that I've finished. That's done, which is very exciting. And then I typed up a pattern, and I typed up my pattern. That is done. And then I put some more events on the website. So I had quite a busy day today. Had quite a busy day. Can you get your someone? Oh yes, I think they're back in the office tomorrow, Thomas. So hopefully, my office people will see your email tomorrow. I will let them know that you've sent an email in. You should get a reply back. Obviously, they do like to have the weekends off, especially if football's on. That's what they do. Hello, Therese. Welcome to you. Hello, Jill. Welcome to you. So yeah, so if you got any questions you want to ask, any sewing related questions, please do ask. And if you want to share my live as well, that'd be really, really helpful. So yeah, so I need to get some more badge backs, and then I need to get some more badge fronts. Badge backs and badge fronts. I've got one more to do, which is this one, and then we'll do something else. So I would like to, hello, Suzanne, how are you? You are in your bedroom knitting a blanket. Is this still the rainbow blanket, Suzanne? And hello to Lucy the cat. That's very cute. My cat has gone. She's over there somewhere. She's having a little sleep. We've got any goals yet? No, 39 minutes, people, and we've not got any goals. We've not got any goals. This one's got a little bit skew-iffy. Look, can you see that? So it's like mashed itself up. So all you got to do is just keep it all straight. You know, we do sewing with the children at the Royal Alexandra Children's Hospital. Well, I'll look at that in 1 minute, Amanda, and we'll go to the children's hospital. Well, there was a little girl that was in there. She had a little teddy, and I made a little skirt like this for a little teddy. It was quite cute because you can do it with the same kind of method, really. I love crochet as well. Do I do wall work? Oh, you mean as in like my wall that's behind me? I mean, sometimes you can see it over on the YouTube actually. I have done crochet and knitting. I prefer crocheting in all honesty because you've only got one needle. I think that's what it is. But I haven't done it in ages. But I always think, you know what, I've got my wall there ready to go. And Suzanne is bracelet knitting. I love that. Sounds very exciting, Suzanne. But yeah. So I did do quite a while. So I've done quite a lot of like baby blankets, and then I can do a basic crochet stitch with a shell effect around the edge. However, I've got far too much sewing to do now. I've got quilts I want to finish and lots of bits and bobs. If I could like duplicate my hands, I would. So I could have like one set of hands crocheting and one set of hands sewing. That would be great fun. You love wool, but you prefer crochet, yeah. Do you think it's because it's like one hook you got to deal with? I mean, I kind of feel, you know, when you've got like two, I don't know. I found that a bit awkward. I mean, I've still got it all to go back to if I want to go back to it. That's the thing. Here I have one of your pin badges. Ah, Thomas, that's very, very, very nice to ask for one of my badges. You mean one of these ones? One of these. We have actually got some smaller ones. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I'll tell my team to email you tomorrow. But yeah, you do in my TikTok shop. I've got little things for sale in there, and if you get something from there, then you will get a free one of these rosettes. I always send a free one with it. Okay. Yeah, so plans are coming along nicely for our quilt show. I mean, I haven't actually got, so this week, I've snipped it off, haven't I? When I shouldn't have snipped it off. I was thinking, am I supposed to be snipping off? That they're going to put it back on again. Yeah, so this week I haven't got a huge amount to do. My daughter's birthday is at the end of the week, so I'm only going to be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and then back on at the weekend. But yeah, I'm just going to crack on with a few bits and bobs. Might try and do an I Spy quilt maybe tomorrow night. Definitely one who's better. There's so many hobbies. I know, that's the thing, isn't it? Hello, Lynn. I'm trying to read what that says. Day? Is it Dana? Hello, Dana. I'll say Dana. I'll call you Dana. All the way from Texas. What part of Texas are you in, Dana? How amazing. Joining us on a Sunday night. Trying to, yeah, so also as well, I had to find, I know that is the thing, isn't it? That is the problem, trying to fit it all in. You just got to live to about 400, Amanda, to be able to fit it all in. That's what you got to do. Yeah, so what I was going to also say was, when we go to quilt shows, we do actually give these out to people as well. So if you ever see us, you see us with our rosettes on, ask us if we've got any, because we do have some down next to the border. Ah, no, I have no idea where that is because I'm from the UK, but I think I know where that is, Dana. I think I know where that is because Texas is a big old place. I will go to Texas one day. That is my aim to get there. There's the Jinxie cat. There she is. Ah, here comes Leanne. Here comes so very crafty. Right, I've got one more to do, and then I've done 5. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to do that other, we'll do the Christmas. We'll get on with the Christmas, Christmas North Star. So I'm just trying to think what it's called then. North Star. How's my weekend been? It's been very good. Thank you, Leanne. I finally got to talk to my friend this morning who's in Phoenix, Arizona. So I had a very long conversation with her this morning. So that was nice. And my newsletter is all finished and ready to go. So that's good. And I wrote a pattern. I finished a pattern off. So that was good. And oh, and Dana is down by Mexico. Right down on the border. And yeah, what did I do yesterday? Just a few bits and bobs, really. Did we go to, was it yesterday? To the cinema? I can't remember. I'm afraid. There's another one. So now I've done 4. I've got one more to go. One more to go, people, and then we will do something different. We will do the I'll see if we can get the I want to get the North Star done. I'm going to show you how to do it. Before I do that, I need a sip of my tea. Now, how's your weekend been, Leanne? Is it good? And what's the weather like out in Texas at the moment, Dana? Right, I'm going to get one more. Oh, that's of course if I have got a few. I've got that many badges left. I'm on the ends of my badges. I got 4. I got 4. That one there. There's another green one. There's a lime green one. And that's another green one. Those green ones. That's actually something I'm going to probably do that tomorrow, is making all good from the Netherlands. Is that and somebody else is from Texas. Hold on a minute, see the YouTubers. Close new from Texas, close to Dallas. Oh, it's very humid there. Weather all. I'm trying to read your name. And Babel is from the Netherlands. How amazing. And Nitty Kitty 91. Oh my goodness me, that's really, really hot. And Leanna's been doing lots of sewing and stuffing memory bears. Stuff. That's really, really, really good fun. You've never been on Livestream before, trying to figure it out. We are doing very, very well, Dana. Very well. So just so you know, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I usually live stream in the evenings. I will be on tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday. Then I got a couple of days off. But also I live stream onto TikTok as well. So if you think you can't see all the comments, that is because you can't, because I've got some comments on my TikTok screen and some comments on my YouTube and my other screen. So yeah, so you're not having a better moment of like you can't read it all. But yeah, but if you've got any questions you want to ask about any sewing related questions or anything about me or about the So Happy Quilters Association, please do ask. But what I'm doing right now is I'm making some of our rosettes. That is our rosette there, and which is very, 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 very cute. I'll show you TikTokers quickly because I know TikTok doesn't like it, whereas YouTube doesn't mind. That's our rosettes which we wear when we go to the shows, because we're having our own quilt show in September. And that is what I'm doing right now. So I think what the plan is, I'm going to finish this one. Then I want to do the hello Sandra, welcome. Hello Crafty Creations. I want to do the North Star in the Christmas fabric, and oh yes, I want to do that. Turn it into a cushion. And then we'll just see how we go, really. I mean, I may do a bit more of the ghost quilt tonight, possibly, because it's only, what time is it? Yes, it's only 5 to 9. We're doing well, aren't we? Hello, Katie. Leon, what is a rosette? This is a rosette. That is a rosette. There you go. You wear it, you see. Hello, somebody. A day of a crochet. I love that TikTok name. I take it you like doing crocheting. So we'll do this one, and then we'll work on the on the North Star block. So I'm going to do it in Christmas fabric because I have a lot of quilters that I teach called the Crafty Stitchers, and they are doing an Underground Railroad quilt at the moment. And so the next block is the North Star. And so because we're doing it into like a quilt, I've had to type up all the patterns for them. But however, whenever we have our Christmas session, our August session is always Christmas as well. And so we're going to do a North Star in the for our Underground Railroad quilt block quilt, and then we're going to do one in a Christmas fabric. So I'm going to make one into a cushion to show them. I think that is the plan. And I've got my Christmas fabrics ready to go because I made them up earlier. Hello, Hope. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Does that answer your question, Leon, as to what is a rosette? So generally a rosette is something that you wear to like show, you know, you're part of something, I suppose. That's why we've done it. And also we do it because Emmeline Pankhurst, you know, because she wore rosettes. So what are those for? Ah, hello, user load numbers. So these are for our quilt show. So we're wearing our sashes, and then we're going to pin these onto us up here. That's where they're going to be. So if you go onto my YouTube channel and you look at some of the videos that I've done, you'll always see me wearing a rosette. So a lot of my shorts, I wear rosettes, a lot of my little short reels. When I'm out filming, if you see me, if I'm out filming, I'll always have one on. And sometimes I do have one on my bag as well. I have them on my bag. I have them on in my car. And little kiddos love them. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Hello, Javelika, welcome to you. Hello, Katie, welcome to you. Hope you're good on this Sunday night. Are you all like bored then? Is that why you're all like logging in tonight to have a chat? You're bored because of the football song. There's not much else. Not much else indeed. But who do we think is going to win? I mean, I have no idea. I'm kind of I'm holding out for penalty shootouts because I do like that. I haven't seen any. I mean, I've only really watched the England games, but you know, we might as well, because apparently there's going to be a special little sing song halfway through, isn't there? I heard on the radio, not radio, the TV earlier, that they're doing this special duo of singers halfway through it. There's apparently going to make the what's it called? The bit halfway through the break, let's call it the break. The break halfway through is going to make it a bit longer than they actually allow. So that's going to be an interesting one. Well, like, I'm my room, blanket. Hello, Suzanne. I'm very good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm just literally making some rosettes. So these ones at the moment, these are actually all for my team at our quilt show. And then but if you get, so I have a TikTok shop, and if you get something from the TikTok shop, you will get a free rosette. I always send a free rosette with it. And there's lots of like different colors. Right, this is the last one. And then we're going to get on with that North Star. We'll turn that into I'm going to turn into a cushion, because I'm probably going to do a 2-inch strip, I think, around the edge. Actually, what have I got? I've got grey. I don't think grey would go. No, we'll use our Christmas fabrics. I dug out my Christmas fabrics earlier. Right, so there you go. So now, see how like short that one is. So you just stitch it into there and make it really, really, really tight in the middle. Oh, I'm thinking they swapped anybody out yet. There you go. Done. Excellent. So I was showing you how many we've done. So they usually take me about, I don't know, when I'm not chatting, if I'm just like watching the TV in the background, they take me about 10 minutes to do. Not long at all, really. There you go. So there is 1, there is 2, there is 3, There is 4 and there is 5. 5 little rosettes. quite cute. Right, I'm going to put them somewhere safe. Let me put the lid on my box, and then this box is really old. I gotta go. See you over here. Bedtime for me. Be back another day. Ah, please come back another day, Babel. Hopefully see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe as well. See you later. Bye. There is the little. Actually, let me put it on the box. Look, you can see them. Little array of little rosettes. Really cute. Right, I'll pop that down there. So I think. No, I don't know where my pussycat is gone. Hello, Craig. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. You're welcome. I needed to make some anyway. And thank you, Dana, for saying they're awesome. They are awesome. I do like making them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a Christmas one of these. That's what I'm going to do, a Christmas one of these. This is a North Star block. We're going to do a Christmas one because I need it for a cushion and for some people that I'm teaching how to do an North Star block. So now, the first thing you need to do, so I've got so these are 3 inch. So you need 4. If you want to write this down, you're very welcome to. You need 4 4-inch squares in one colour. That's my dark, and then you need 4 4.5-inch squares in the same colour, and 4 4.5-inch in a different colour, because that's going to be like your points of your star. And then you've got your 8-inch 8-inch square for the centre. So you just got in, Craig? Nah, just in time for the end of the football then. How have you been? Have you been good? So what you're going to do is you lay your right side of fabric to the right side of fabric there, and then you need to pop a little pin in it, because that will literally stop it. Oh, here she comes. Oh my goodness me, look at that car. Are you watching the World Cup? Look. She's got like a Barbie car. Wow, that's incredible. Anyway, so then you're going to get, you need the ruler, okay? Because you need to draw a line from one point to the other point, which is what I'm going to do right now. And I'm using a heat erasable pen. As you know, I do like a heat erasable pen. I mean, you can use a chalk pencil if you want to, but I use a heat erasable pen. And then what I'm going to do is where that center line is, this is called a quilter's quarter. Quilter's quarter. These are real great little fun things. And then you're going to lay that where the line is and draw a line down the other side that way, and then turn it and draw another line down the other side. So essentially what you've got is a center line. Oh, that didn't come out, did it? Let me do that again. Is a center line there, and then you've got lines either side. It's 1/4 inch. So we're going to do that 4 times. And then what we're going to make is half square triangles. That is what we're making, half square triangles. I love a half square triangle. Oh my goodness me, they're having a proper old sing-song, aren't they? I think this is the... Wow. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to do that again. So, hello, Antoinette. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So, yeah, so with my ruler, again, I'm doing corner to corner, all the way down, moving my quilter's quarter. I mean, if you haven't got a quilter's quarter, you can definitely use a ruler. As long as you've got a 1/4 inch ruler is what you want. And then I'm going to turn it and do... I'm going to shut my curtains in a minute, people. That one, and then you're going to do it again. So essentially you're going to end up with 8 half square triangles. Now that is not the right size. What happened there? I may well have moved that one actually. Hold on. 4.5. Is that not 4.5? I was proper distracted earlier with my cat. That's what was going on there. Right. Okay. Oh my goodness me, who are they? Who are they singing on the... You have to let me know. I have no idea who those guys are. I feel like I should know who they are. Gee, what did you do, Jinx? Where did you go? You can no. This is my Jinxie cat. If you haven't met her before, she's right in the way. Someone's going to have to tell me who is singing right now on the World Cup. Should I know who they are? Maybe the YouTubers can tell me. It's because the TikTokers don't want to get in trouble. Okay, so that is that one. Now, let me see. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the other. Those ones. That's that one. Well, that is too small. Jin, you are on my fabrics. Well, you're literally laying on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Spain and Argentina. I know, but who was singing? Someone was singing there. Do we know who was singing? Did I? I'm really convinced I did a 4.5 inch. So I was making these up earlier, and I had my cat who was very much in the way. 4.5. Oh dear. Let me try that one. I'm thinking, did I put it in my scrap bag? Oh, that one might be. Hang on. This one might be good. Okay, that one. Well, that is the one. Oh, here he is. So you see, what am I making? So I am making a North Star block in Christmas fabric because Christmas has arrived. So this guy who is singing right now on the World Cup middle bit, I saw him once in concert when he was very, very young, and it was very entertaining, I must admit. It was right at the beginning when he was nowhere near as what he is like now. Okay, so now that's better. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to do another one. So you're going to have 4. You've got 4 pieces of fabric. So you've got 4 of 4.5 inch in a dark, and then 4 in 4.5 inch of a light fabric. And then you need just 4 inch, so not 4.5, 4 inch of a dark one, and then your center one is going to be 8. Right, so now I've done those lines. So what I did was I drew it from the corner to the corner, used my quilter's quarter to draw down each side. So it looks like that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. So now what I'm going to do is, once I've made a little bit of space because my cat is in the way now, Jinx, you can look after that, is I'm going to stitch down the outer lines and not down the middle lines, down the outer lines. And you can actually chain piece it as well. And chain piece it is, I'll show you how you chain piece it. So you do the, I'm going to make my pressing foot's moved. There we are. So you're going to go down there, and then when you get to the end of it, you get the next one. This is how you chain piece it. You just literally get the next one. You let the sewing machine just come off it a bit, and then you add the next one in. So what I'm making, as much as I'm making a North Star block, this is how you make half square triangles. Love a half square triangle. I'm trying to think tomorrow, because I do want to do some pencil cases for that charity. So we might do some of those, maybe. I've got another puff cushion that I want to do as well. There's quite a lot, really. Right, so I'll show you how it looks like. Yeah, Jinxie is back. I know she's here. So look, this is chain piece. Look, that is chain piece. So now where I've stitched down one line, I'm now going to stitch down the other. So I'm going to turn it. And because obviously you've got those lines that have been drawn with your heat erasable pen, you literally just follow that line. But obviously if you've got a 1/4 inch foot, you know, you could do it with a 1/4 inch foot. They're proper going on this sing-songing bit, aren't they? The World Cup. Yes, Leon, Jinxie Cat's come back to be annoying. And then we're going to do this one. Right, so okay, so now look, they're still chain pieced together at the moment. They look like that. They look like little flags. Obviously, I'm going to take the pins out because I don't need the pins in anymore. And then I'm going to snip these. So all I'm doing is I'm snipping where you chain pieced it, where the cotton is like connecting. So now I've got 4. Is it half time? Yes, it's very much half time, Leon. They're all proper singing and everything. Go and have a little look. It's quite something. It really, really is. Okay, so remember I drew the sing girls dancing. There's a lot of girls dancing. So remember I said I drew that line from the middle point to the middle point. What you're going to now do is you're now going to snip down that line there. So you're going to end up with 8 half square triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like making half square triangles because they're quite easy to do, especially if you want to do it, you know, like for a quilt. And you do it on 8, you know, if you get like a layer cake, it's like 10 inches. It's really easy to make half square triangles out of those. If you want to get super enthusiastic, you can go and do quarter square triangles. And so now what you do is you open it out and there is your half square triangle. So what we're going to do now is we're going to iron these flat. You must iron them flat. I put my little quilter's quarter over there. Does anybody else use a quilter's quarter, or is it have you never heard of one of those? So I'm gonna fold it out flat, and then I'm gonna iron that down. You see, we'll do that first. And 1. We've got 8 to do. 2, and then we got. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Look at all those rainbow colours that they're floating up into the air. That's amazing. 2. I reckon it's loads of kiddos from the area. That's what I reckon. Even more of a flag. Look at that flag. I love that. Oh, okay. We're doing like 3 or 4 things at once, aren't we? We are sewing, we're chatting, and we're watching the football at the same time. How exciting! And then we got 1 more. Are you good at riddles? Absolutely not, Leon. Absolutely not. I do know, not good at riddles at all. And then we've got 1 more to do. Then we've got our 8. And then we're going to start sewing it together. Hello, Victor. How are you? Are you good? I'm doing a North Star block at the moment. Right, I'm doing a North Star block, Victor. Dana, it's always better. Iron in between. Oh, is it? I thought you were telling me it's better. Is it always always better to iron in between, see some where they others do? I mean, I'd agree with that. Sometimes yes and sometimes no. Because so this one, if you're doing a half square triangle, yes, you need to iron it flat because otherwise you're not going to get like the size that you want for the block. Sometimes, you know, if I'm doing like crazy patchwork, I wouldn't iron that as I go. I'd probably iron it nearer to the end, really. But if you're doing something like half square triangles, then you definitely need to iron those flat, definitely. So now what we're going to do is, because we already know this is too big, and I need to make that slightly smaller. So I'm just going to, first of all, just remind myself. Oh, hang on. There we go. Thinking, is that right? Is that right? 1, 2. Oh, maybe it is 8 inch. 8 and okay. 1, 2, and then you got the other 2. Yeah, so it needs to go down to half, doesn't it? Right. So what we're going to do, I don't know if you could see this with my cat right in the way. It's very annoying, isn't it? I do very well, just preparing for tomorrow. Oh, we're becoming a blood donor. That's amazing, Victor. Another thing to add on your repertoire of things that you've done in life. Well done, well done. So these ones are going to go at the end. So now you can start to see the points on there. And then these ones go at the top. So I'm going to do them in a row, first of all. And then yeah, that goes there. That one goes there. I technically need a bit more space. I mean, really, in all honesty, when I do stuff like this, I usually do it in my bigger sewing room because then I have much more space and I don't have cats in there. Generally, I don't have cats in there. It depends. So being good, then they're allowed. So that one's going to go there. And that one's going to go there. So you can kind of start to see the point now, can't you? I'll put it together. Thank you very much, Victor. Did you go to meet the team? Did you have a look at Meet the Team? And don't forget to sign up as well, even if you don't sew, you can still very much sign up to a membership. You are very, very welcome. Everybody's welcome at the So Happy Quilters Association. That one is there, and that one is there. So now what we need to do is stitch those together. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these 4, and then I'll do the top 4, and then I'll do the side ones. So the first job is to move that to one side, and I can't put it there because I've got a cat there currently. So I'm going to put this one. Jinx, you're going to have to look after that here. So this one does need to be stitched into a half in a 1/4 inch. That's it, in a 1/4 inch. So you could, if you want to, get like your quilter's quarter, and then you're going to put that there and draw a line down it. So you could do that. What is your white print? Oh, it's a Christmas one, Angie. It's a Christmas one. I have no idea when I got it. I have a feeling. Are you in the UK, Angie? If you are, I'll let you know where I think I got it from, because you'll know where I got it from. And I think I got it last year. Yeah, so if you want it to be more accurate, then use your quilter's quarter to draw a line like that. And then you've got a nice accurate line to join down. Just join the membership. Ah, thank you, Victor. I will give you a little shout out in my next newsletter, as you are all the way from Norway. No, not Norway, Denmark. All the way from Denmark. Is it Denmark? You are from Denmark, aren't you? Oh, no, that's my Norway one. Where's my Denmark one? Is that my Denmark one? No, I got some Denmarky things somewhere. I don't know. No. Anyway, slightly distracted. Right. Yes, Denmark. I was just thinking. I've got I don't know where it is. I don't know where I got something when I went to Denmark. I'm trying to find it. I know this doesn't help, Victor, but I've got my Norway one. That's my Norway one. My Norway pencil. That's my Sweden one. I can see my Sweden one. No, sadly not. And I got my Irish one. My Irish pencil, but I've not got my Denmark pencil. Right. So now we're going to do the next one, which is going to go there. And again, you could pin it. So to get it more accurate, it's always better to put a pin in it, because then it will stop it moving. And yeah, iron it as you go, really. When you're doing something like this, Definitely iron it as you go. And then if you're not sure about, you know, doing a 1/4 inch stitch, then if you use a quilter's quarter, then you can just join along that, stitch along that line, and that will help. You can get 1/4 inch feet as well, as in sewing feet. Did I start my I did indeed, Victor. I started it in March last year, and yeah, so and now hold on a minute, and now we are the UK's largest quilting association. So yeah, you can go onto my YouTube channel if you want to have a look at the videos. There's some videos of like right at the beginning when I set it up, and the other thing, bits and bobs that we do. So yeah, so I mean, I'm the CEO and founder, but I do have some other people that are helping as well. It must be very hard. Well, so 30 count. I have no idea, Liam, what that's about. Hello, Sophie. Welcome to you. I mean, I wouldn't say it's hard. I just think it's been fun. It's been fun because I used to be a florist before that, Victor. I was a florist. I did weddings for 12 years. And so this is completely kind of like, I did my last wedding in 2023 and then, yeah, then set this up last year. So, right, so that's that one on which I'm going to quickly iron it because I want to make sure it goes right. Hello, Taka. Welcome to you. Yes, if you're watching on any of our other social media platforms, if you're watching on YouTube or anywhere else and you want to make a comment, if you want to say hello, please do. And if you want to talk about the football, you can as well, because I've got that on. Well, I'm not really into football in all honesty, but you know, happy to chat about the little. Oh, I need some more water. Happy to chat about the little sing-song thing that just went on. So you like being creative? I do indeed. I do indeed. I'm very, very creative. Yeah. So I did weddings. Right, so that's, so I'm just concentrating. That's the bottom. So I've just noticed actually this fabric is directional. That's a bit of a problem, but it's okay. It will be fine. So that goes that way. That goes that way. I think I might actually, before I do this, I need to do I need to put these bits on. I absolutely love doing the live streams, Victor. Absolutely love it. And I love, because I go to a lot of quilt shows and I live stream at a lot of quilt shows. I love doing that as well. And I love chatting to people and seeing what they're up to, you know, what they make and stuff like that. It's great fun. It is great fun. Okay, right. As I'm literally going to stitch this the wrong way around if I don't concentrate. We don't want something that doesn't look like a North Star. That's that one. And that's that one. Okay, they're going to go there. Right. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Hello, Gagan. Welcome to you. Thank you, user with a load of numbers, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we've got all the social media platforms. If you want, if you like, you know, TikTok or YouTube or the FB one or the Insta one, you're very welcome to go and sign up for those if you want to. On the newsletter, what about the newsletter, Suzanne? You want to get the newsletter? So to get our newsletters, you need to sign up to our membership, which is on our website. You just click on the join button, and our membership is completely free. You can sign up to. Hello, Lisa Ann. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So it's been a busy Sunday night so far, isn't it? Okay, so they are the sides. So my cat is on good engine. Right. Okay, well, that is going to go there. I mean, I'm trying not to look at the fact that it's direction fabric. I don't think it's going to really matter on the big scale of things because it is going to be a cushion and the cushion is going to get moved. So, you know, it's not too much of a problem. Wish for company, keep growing. Thank you very much, Victor. So do I. So do I. I mean, it's grown a lot so far, Victor. So my YouTube channel, if you go and look at the views, has got 2.3 million views on my YouTube channel. It is quite wonderful. Not far off 2.4 either. Right, that's that one. Then I'm going to do this one. Thank you so much for following me. Hello, Raspberry. Hello, Marcia. Yes, so I do have a cat here. So if you're just joining now and you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I'm doing my usual live streams in the evening. And this is my cat, Jinxie. You can see my Jinxie cat sitting here. Hopefully you guys can see her. She's very, very happy there right now. Usually she's sitting on a pile of quilts, but you know, she's very happy. She's out in my fluff. Is it your house? Oh, do you have a warehouse for my sewing kit? Well, so I have a husband and I have a daughter, Victor. So my daughter and my husband are here, and we have 3 cats. We have 3 cats. If you go onto my YouTube channel and you look at my sewing room tour, which is on there, you get to see my whole sewing room. This is my little sewing room, but I do have a really, really big one. The big one, I suppose the big one you could call my warehouse, I suppose. A lot of people do think it's it is a shop. And it is not a shop. Well, I suppose it kind of is, because I have a TikTok shop there. But you know, I also have a cat, invites all the time. He's obviously an angry cat then, Victor. He's an angry cat. Jinxie cat is quite good, actually. Well, I mean, out of all of them, she's one of the best. Because she's our original cat. Right. Okay, so that is the top. That is the bottom. Now I'm going to do the sides. So that bit's going to sit right there in the middle. But I do need to make that a bit smaller because that is not the right size. I know that straight away. I need to make it a... Let me just have a little look. I think I've got to take a ½ inch off, haven't I? Let me just with my other ruler. I'll lay that there. So I need a ½ inch and a ½ inch. How old is my cat? Oh, my cat. So this Jinxie cat here, she's 16, aren't you, Jin? She's quite old, Victor. She's 16. But my other cat, Bailey, is 6, and Misha is she gonna be, when is her birthday? Oh, she's November. So she's 2 in November. Is my mini cat. Oh yeah, so it is an 8 inch, isn't it? It's an 8 inch, not an half. I did think that, you know. I originally had it written down as an 8 inch. And then when I was looking at it earlier, I was thinking, I think it should be an 8.5. So I made them all 8.5s, and they're not. They're actually 8. So we're going to take a ½ inch off. But what I'm going to do before I snip it is I'm going to draw a line. So apart from giving blood, Victor, and training to be a nurse, do you do anything crafty over there in Denmark? I'm just trying to remind myself where we went in Denmark. I'm going to have a little look in a minute. That is not, oh my goodness me. It's a teeny tiny bit. This is very annoying, people. Very annoying. 8. Okay. We need a smidge, an absolute smidge, literally along there. You know what? It's definitely better to measure it twice. Measure it twice, that's for sure. Measure, measure, measure. We always have a good ruler. I do like these ones. There we go. I like this ruler because it's got like a little non-slippy bit on the back. Told you, but you don't have the patience. You might get there one day. I'm just going to remind myself. Let me just have a look. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm going to have a look. Where? Because it's bugging me, Victor. Where did we go in Denmark? Was it last year? It was last year. Although I might have taken the photos off because I've got so many photos on my phone. I got so many. When was it? Let me see. Was it that far back? Oh, I might have taken them off. No, it was September. No, not July. Was it May? Hang on. It is bugging me, bugging me, bugging me. I want to know. Oh, hang on. Here we go. No. Visby is not there. Tallinn, no. I'm trying to find it. Sweden. Oh, I don't know how you pronounce that one. No idea how you pronounce that one. I'm going to give up in a minute. That was Sweden. Stockholm. I don't know. What's that one? No. I will find it. I'm going to find it, Victor. Copenhagen. You knew, didn't you? Know that's where the Brits go. You're absolutely right. It was Copenhagen. It was. We went on a cruise ship and then, yes, Copenhagen. Is that where the Little Mermaid is? That's where it is, isn't it? Hello, Quilting Mum. Welcome to you. Thank you so much for liking my... Yeah. Or is that somewhere else? I don't know. We basically went on a cruise and we stopped in so many different places. And Denmark was definitely one of them. And we went to Estonia, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Loads and loads of places, all over the place. That's what it felt like anyway. You're absolutely right. Okay, right, now we've solved that problem. I'm going to get the other pieces. So I need to get these pieces done now. So that's gonna go there. This is gonna go here and there, like that. There we go. So you can kind of get into it. Yes, that's it. Yes. I think that name came up. NYHOVN. Let me have a look. NYHOVN. It might have been one of the very first stops. Yes. Yes. There she is. There's a Little Mermaid. And that was on the 27th of May. Oh my goodness me. Wow. We heard all about that, just so you know. Yes. That was we weren't there for long on that stop, you know. We we're only, it was really, I think it was just a day. I do think it was just a day. And oh yeah, because we went on that little red hop on, hop off bus. That was cute. That was cute. Right, Jin. Oh my goodness me, you've got to stop. Especially in no. No. It's all right. My cat is literally pushing these bits everywhere. Did we? We did actually. It was good. And do you know what? The thing was, we weren't there for very long. I think if I remember rightly, it was only a day that we were there for. We stopped like one night, I think. But yeah, definitely would like to go back. It was an interesting Interesting stuff. Yeah, there was definitely, you know, one of your well, I mean, they have them everywhere, don't they? The red hop on, hop off buses. We went on one of those, and that was good. That was good. I'm just trying to think, was that where we went to the museum? I don't think it was. But yeah, maybe one day we might go back. I'd like to go to did you go? Oh, I've just read that. Hello, Sarah. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So I'm trying my best to get this block done. Oh, they're still on 0-0. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get this block done, even though my cat keeps swishing her tail, and it's highly annoying, Jinxie Cat. It really is. I don't know how we're going to get this done, in all honesty. I'm trying my best to get it done. Like, I want to turn it into a cushion, but I need to go and shut my curtains in a minute. Jean, I think I'm gonna have to move her. Take her video. I'm gonna move her like this. Look, I'm moving around. There you go. So now I moved you around, Jen. I moved you. So I don't have your tail in the way of when I'm sewing. It is not helpful, my pussycat. It is not helpful. Okay, so that's going to go that way. It's still got to be even smaller. Oh, my goodness me. I think it's got to be 7. So it's not 8 at all, because look, you've got a 1/4 of an inch there and a 1/4 of an inch there. Oh, dear, dear, dear. You've definitely got a 1/4 of an inch on each side. So it's actually, let's see, she's not impressed, is she? 7. 7.5? No, it can't be 7.5, surely. It is 7.5. Okay. No, but I think, well, anyway, we'll stitch them in. I did wonder if university, let me read that again. Did one is university free in the UK? Sadly not, Victor. Sadly not. Unfortunately, it's very expensive. It is very, very expensive. Everything in the UK is very expensive. So no. I don't know whether they do any kind of like scholarships or anything like that. I mean, that's possible. I really don't know. Really, really don't know. You could investigate it, maybe. And I think actually, if I remember rightly, the I think foreign university students pay a lot more than our lot do, if I remember rightly. Okay, so now I'm going right. So I've moved. If you notice, I've moved her around. So her tail is no longer swishing into my sewing. It's not very good, Jinx. I'm not impressed. Because look, what you're doing is you're literally destroying my concentration in trying to do a North Star block, Jinxie Cat. So if we some countries free. Oh yeah, no, it does, yeah. I don't know, I think there are some things like if you can get a sponsor, that kind of thing. Like if you're going to go and work for like a particular business or something, then they might sponsor you. That could be an option, maybe. Right. So now I'm going to iron this one down. As you can probably tell, if you've been watching me for a while now, I am not keen on doing these kind of blocks. This is not my kind of love whatsoever. Is it, Jin? She's like, no, my mama is very unhappy. I mean, I can do it. I don't get enjoyment from doing this kind of these kind of blocks, but you know, I'd rather do scraps and crazy patchwork and city quilting and all that kind of stuff, and work on Alex's quilt. What so does my iron? So my iron, it's look, I'll show you. It's one of those. Can you see? One of those. It's a normal iron. I would tell you, Tinos, but TikTok will get me if I do that. And we're doing very well tonight, not to get stung by TikTok. You know, it's not any like fancy patchwork iron. It's just a basic iron. But what I like about it is I like the fact it's wireless, cordless. That's what I like. Very sadly only shipped to the UK. Oh, I don't. Oh, you mean on my TikTok shop? So you mean, Victor? That's actually TikTok settings. That is actually TikTok settings. And actually, no, we do actually ship everywhere. So I don't know why it says that. You can always message me if you want to. Right. Okay. So now I've done that bit. Jinxie cat. Yes, Tino's. Yes, it is. It's a steam one. It's a steam iron. Have I? Oh my goodness me. Because you can see that I'm not enjoying. I've stitched them the wrong way around. Never mind. We'll take it off and do it again. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go and shut my curtains. I'm going to get a sip of tea. And I'll be back in a minute. And then I'll be all refreshed to try and sort this problem out. Hold on a minute. You right there, Jim? Have a look for Right, my Jim? That's a good girl. My good fluff ball cat. Right, let's solve this star. On your webshop, it said the store doesn't ship. Ow, ow, ow. There's a lot of owls, isn't it, Victor? Ow. Oh dear. Well, if you can always, well, if you message me, let me know what you want, then we can see what we could change it. I think it's just a setting on TikTok, I think. We'll see what we can do. Because I do actually have on my website, if you have a look on there, there's also, we have a shop on our website as well. So we can definitely ship to Denmark from there. If you want to get something, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to turn these around. And that was going oh so well, wasn't it? Oh so well. Right, before I do the other one, I'm going to turn, because the point, it should have been that way and not that way. Otherwise, it won't look like a star, will it? Oh my goodness me. I was doing so well. It's basically, I'm going to blame my Jinxie cat for it because she was swishing her tail everywhere when I was trying to put it on. So yeah, we'll blame Jinx for that. Nothing to do with me. Right, we're going to do it again. So I'm going to use my quilter's quarter. I do love a quilter's quarter. Voila. Now I'm going to stitch down that line again. Any goals? No goals. Oh, a hydration break. At least it's passing the time, isn't it? Please stay till the football is over. To be honest, Leon, I reckon I will be staying till the football's over because I want to get this finished. I need to get this finished. I've not got time tomorrow to finish it. So I think you can probably guarantee, well, she says, we're going to be staying till the football's over. We've got, what's it on? 68, 69 minutes. Do you reckon they'll go to, I want them to go to penalty shootouts. That's what you're so bored right now. Oh. Go and look up some jokes then, Leon. You're good at finding jokes. Are you still being banished? Are you still banished under your punishment? Or your treat? So yeah, so what is my plan tomorrow? Well, I'm going to get some more events put up onto your mum went to sleep. The only thing I get in mind and someone is UK. Someone says, let me start that again. The only thing that gets in my mind when someone says UK, you can go on that tour, you know, Victor, if you come over. You can go to the studios and go on a tour. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. I've been quite a few times. It's very enjoyable. But yeah, I don't think it's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of the UK. However, the first thing, like you heard earlier, that comes to my mind when we said Denmark was The Little Mermaid. So how funny is that? They told us all a story about that when we were there. Oh yeah, because you've got the royal family, haven't you? We went past that bit on the little tour. I remember now. I remember. It's all coming back to me. No goals, no goals. Right, let's see if I finally stitch this the right way around. So my gypsy cat has actually gone over there. Do you like it? I suppose so, Victor. I suppose so. I mean, I've watched all the films and I've been on the tour quite a few times. So yeah, I mean, it's enjoyable, I suppose. It's not something I don't think, oh, you know, I don't want to see at all. Right, gonna get this. So it's now looking a bit better. Look, it's now looking a bit better. So I just need to get this ironed flat. Thank you, Jessica, for liking my live. We're doing what's that? A North Star block in a Christmas fabric tonight. That's what we are doing. Oh, better late than never. Glad, do you know what, Jessica? I am I'm doing a North Star block tonight, Jessica. Look, in a Christmas fabric. So I did this one. Let me show you this one. So I did that one, and now I'm doing this one because I need to make it into like a cushion to show my quilters that I teach. That is what we're doing in August. And so and I was having a bit of a problem. So first of all, stitched it the wrong way around, and then I had to redo it. I like it when we don't understand why. Remake new series that already have films. Oh, I'm glad you like that, Jessica. I don't understand it either, Victor. Really, I have no idea. My thinking is, well, money. Always is, isn't it? No, somebody hasn't got enough, so they want a bit more. So they thought, let's just redo it. That's what I reckon. How are you, Jessica? Are you good? Have you had a good Sunday? So yes, if you're watching on any of our other social media platforms, if you're over on YouTube and you want to say hello, please do. If you want to let me know where you're from, please let me know. And if you think you can't see all the comments, then you can't, because I have got another screen for my TikTokers, and so there's comments over on there, and the TikTokers can't see the YouTubers. So it's on different screens, and I'm sewn together. There is I don't think so, Jessica. I will check, because the thing is, you remember I said to you, it goes somewhere else and then it comes to us, and sometimes they wait until we have a whole load of PO box stuff and then they bring it. So that it could be. So do not send one yet. Wait for another like to the middle of next week, and I'll let you know. But hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. You're pretty good. I'm very good. Thank you very much. I've got the football on, just waiting to see what happens, and trying to do this block. Right, so I should be able to now not have to use my quilter's quilter, because I do actually have my 1/4 inch foot on anyway. And I think with this one, I'm going to do a border around it. I'm going to do don't know, 2-inch border maybe. That's probably what I do. 2-inch border. Oh, they're doing it again. You see, the thing is, they got all distracted with all that singing everything in the middle, didn't they? Is it possible to donate to us? Oh, thank you very much, Victor. Thank you very much. Very, very kind. I don't know, really, is the answer. I don't know if you can. I don't know. The only thing you could do is I tell you what you could do. You could get some patterns. You could get some patterns because they're on a download, and then you could donate that way. I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna iron that bit. It is looking better, isn't it? Now we've had a bit of a shuffle on there. That's better. I'm liking that much better. There was a kid in your school called Victor. That's a great name, isn't it, Leon? They got a new Danish friend called Victor. My iron's going to need some more water soon as well. That's slightly gone off on a tangent. Right. Amazing. Okay. So this one is going to lay here. So yeah, so it's really, when you're doing this kind of patchwork, it is definitely good to pin it, because if you pin it, you hope it's not the same Victor. No, that Victor, he's definitely from Denmark, because he knows all about the Little Mermaid. And your Danish royal family, eh, Victor? That's what you've got as well. I remember that one. I remember the tour guide telling us about how they just go shopping normally, because ours don't. Okay. Right. So now I'm going to do this side, and that should be it done. The other thing as well, doing blocks like this is that it does take longer as well. I mean, most of the work really is in the preparation. So what we're going to do is get to the end, give it an iron, and then I'm going to do a border. So I will do I'm going to do a 2-inch border, I think. I'll have a look at it in a minute, because I've got a cushion. I'm going to put it in. I haven't. Why is using across the road to get to the other side, Leon? To get to the other side. Is that the answer? Hey, you didn't answer my question about, are you still been? Oh no, you said you went to sleep. I remember now. Okay. Voila, there is my North Star. Look at my Christmas fabric. That is my North Star. How cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a cushion. So there is a cushion. And oh, don't go pushing each other, boys. That's not a good idea. See, look, it's not that. That is too small for my cushion. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a 2-inch border or a 1-inch border. Let me see. Let me see. I have no idea. Looks like Jessica's playing with you, Leon. So I've got this fabric. Okay, that's going to work. And then I've also got this bit left as well, which could go up. Unless we do it all in that one. Because if I did it in 4, look, that would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm doing it in this one, people. I'm doing it this one. So what I'm going to do is just to make it nice and easy, because this is a bit of the, so essentially I had 2 fat quarters to make this, and I've made the squares out of the 2 fat quarters. So what's going to be really easy is make that in half, and then I'm going to snip down there. Have we got any goals yet, people? No goals at all. And then I got to fold it over again. It's the gingerbread man make on Christmas. I know, the gingerbread man is like, it's too early to be out. It is only July and Rachel's doing Christmas in July. And I know, but I had to, you see. I was thinking about it today, Jessica, when I was writing out the pattern. So I have quilters that I teach called the Crafty Stitchers, and our August session is always Christmas. So we're doing a North Star as part of our quilt that we're making, but also I'm getting them to do it twice so that they can make one into a cushion. That is the plan. Right, so I'm going to do it. So now I'm going to do a border, and then we'll do the backing for it. And that shouldn't take too long. So I've done, I think this is, let's have a look. Other way around. That would help. 2 inch. Here's bang on 2 inch. How jammy is that then? So it is going to take slightly off the points, but which is fine really, because you're putting a border on. Yes, I'm having a little think about what we do tomorrow, because I might yes. Thank you, Jessica, for answering the question. Yes, I am from the UK, Tino's. I am from Brighton. I'm from the south coast of the UK. Right down the bottom, from London is where I'm from. And my good friend Jessica is from where are you from again? Philadelphia. Philadelphia? No, not Philadelphia. Hang on, let me remember. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, that's it. No, I said Philadelphia. Pennsylvania. Where are you from then, Tinos? Where are you from? In this wonderful world of social media and TikToky things. But they still not got any goals. They still have not got any goals. You see now, I reckon if that was England, yeah, they want to do penalty from Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Very nice. Not that far at all. And Susan is from Bedfordshire. Love that. Oh, Bedfordshire. Look, so I've done the border. So now I'm going to do another strip of a border, but I need to iron it again because then it'll go flat. And then we're going to work out the back. So I'm going to do you have an accent? I'd imagine, Jessica, their accent's a little bit different to mine because they're more like up and that way. That's where they are, whereas I'm right down the bottom. I'd imagine it's a little bit different. Night, Tiana. Yes, see you tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow night. It's just tomorrow and Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. And then I'll be having a little bit of a rest for a couple of days. Right. My iron has officially run out of water. It needs some more water. I will go and get that in a bit. Do you like doing any Tino's, do you like doing any sewing? I don't think they're more like a Birmingham accent. Yeah, I think so. More like a Birmingham accent. Yeah. So do you like doing any sewing, Tino's? or any kind of craft? What do you like doing? My sewing machine has just unthreaded itself. When are they going to get a go? What do you reckon? Actually, I'm going to put my blue pen away because I don't want that to dry up. Hello, user with a load of numbers. I would say hello to you probably, but I do not know what your name is. It just says user and a load of numbers. You can put it in the chat thing if you want to, because then I would see it. Right, so now I'm doing the border going down the other way. And then we'll do the backing. I think I've past life. My accent feels like well, it may William. Oh, it's Kim. Hello, Kim. Welcome, welcome. You may well have been, you know, Jessica. You may well have been. I have feelings like that. I feel that I was once a Victorian. Okay, you live in Brighton in the UK, do you, Kim? Because so do I. That is where I'm from. Hello, Brightonian. So, Kim, we're you know the how weird, I know. How weird indeed. How weird indeed. So you obviously haven't met me before, Kim. My name is Rachel and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And if you go to our website, it's in our bio, you just go to shqa.co.uk and our membership is completely free if you want to sign up to that. We're doing a quilt show in Brighton, Kim, at the Brighton Racecourse. You know where that is. We're doing it on the 5th and 6th of September. So you must come to our quilt show. It's going to be amazing. Do you? So I do, Kim. Yeah, I absolutely do. I sew in all my lives. So I'm usually live in the evening, like tomorrow. Yes, please do. Please follow. Please follow. I'm usually live in the evening, usually between 7 and 10 o'clock, depending on what I'm doing during the day, because I do have a YouTube channel, so I film a lot for my YouTube channel, and I'm like, I do lots of stuff like emails and meetings and stuff like that. And so yeah, go and have a look at our website. And if you want to sign up to our membership, it's completely free. Oh, you love sewing? That's amazing. Yes, so sign up to our membership. It's completely free. You get all of our newsletters that come out. And also, currently, if you want to come to our quilt show, our tickets are discounted at the moment until the 29th of August. So you know where the Brighton Racecourse is, Kim, don't you? You do, yeah, amazing. Hopefully, once I started to wash your material ready, you got to wash the material. You don't have to wash it necessarily. I don't wash my fabric before I start sewing. I just think sometimes it's a bit unnecessary, really, to wash it. You can do. You don't have to. And you're 45. Amazing. Right, so this is my North Star that I've done with the border. So now I'm just going to iron that flat, and my iron does need some what do you call it? Does need some ironing. And yeah, so Kim, I do actually do like sewing workshops from. So this is my little sewing room, and I have a really big sewing room, and I do workshops from there. So you can always come and learn how to do some sewing with me if you want to. You might know me because you're famous. Are you indeed? You're Brighton famous. That's amazing. Right. So that is my my North Star Christmas block in my Christmas fabric. KK. I have no idea. You might have to message me, Kim, to let me know. You can always message me if you want to on TikTok. So what I'm going to do is I want to turn that into a cushion. Now I'm slightly worried now that I actually have done it too big, but We shall see. Where did my cushion go? Because the cushion is going to go. Thank you very much, Jessica. Thank you, Tinos. The cushion's going to go there. Oh, I think it'll be all right. Look. So if I put that there, can't touch you. That's amazing, Kim. That's amazing. And you live in Brighton. Yeah, I think that's going to fit. I think that's going to fit. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to do the magic fold for the back of it. So thank you very much, Sharon. Thank you so much. So the magic fold on the back would be just, all you need is 2 fabrics. I'm going to get a sip of my my tea. Right. Now, I'm thinking, what have I got? What have I got fabric-wise I could use? That's what I'm thinking. You're not famous. You wish it was me. I did think that she doesn't live in Brighton. I do know most of the Brighton famous people who live in Brighton. Right, look at that. That's bang on perfect for the back. Would you believe that? That's amazing. Okay. However, I need a fabric for that. So I'm making a pillowcase, Jessica, because I need to have because I don't know if you heard what I was saying at the beginning, but I'll let you know what I was saying. So basically I have some quilters that I teach that are called the crafty stitchers, and our next session in August is doing the North Star block, which is this one. However, in August we always do Christmas, and so we're doing 2. So we're doing one in a normal fabric and one in a Christmas one, but we're turning it into a cushion. So I needed one to be able to show them, so I thought, okay, well, tonight then in that case I will get one made so that I can put it on our little chat thing that we have. And then I can show them, look, this is what you can do. So I dug out my Christmas fabric earlier today, and I'm making the. There we go. My poor iron. It really, really, really needs water. But we'll give it some water later. Kim, do I like chocolate? I do if it's dairy free, because I can't have dairy and I can't have gluten, sadly. So if you're going to bring me some chocolate to our quilt show, Kim, on the 5th and 6th of September, I would very much appreciate that. I'd very much appreciate a coffee as well, but it needs to be gluten-free and dairy-free. Just so you know. Right, hang on, I'm trying to work out the back. So might go to the quilt show. Please do. Remember, the 5th and 6th of September. Put it in your diary. It is from 10 till 4 o'clock. And if you get there, if you're one of the first 50 in the queue, you're going to get one of our free goodie bags that we're giving out. And right, hang on. I'm coming up with a cunning plan. I'm doing measuring it. There's a lot of fabric behind me. Yeah, you think that's a lot of fabric. So Kim, what you want to do is go over to my YouTube channel, okay, and find, so it's the same name as this one, the So Happy Quilters Association, and that's my YouTube channel. And have a look, find my sewing room tour, and then you won't think this is a lot of fabric. This is like a little smidge, basically. I will be back in my big sewing room fairly soon. At the moment, I'm having a little bit of time in my little sewing room. Right. I'm just going to... So there you go. Because what you want when you do a magic fold is you want to like an overlap on it. And then you need to do like a French seam. I'm going to... Oh, they've got an extra 4 minutes. I do. Yes, so I mostly have a YouTube channel, in all honesty, Kim. Mostly have a YouTube channel. I just do TikTok live as well. So I'm actually, if you go to my YouTube channel now, I'm actually live streaming onto YouTube as well at the same time. It's all good fun. That's all right, Victor. See you soon. I'll be on tomorrow for the next couple of nights. I will be on. Right. So there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a French seam there, a French seam there. So you've got a bit of an overlap, and then that'll be the back of my cushion. And then we'll see, because I was going to go when the football ends, but we shall see. We shall see. Definitely by 10:30 anyway. I'd like to get this done. I love a sewing room. I got to wait for the kids to move out. Love that, Leanne. Encourage them. So I need it. Start moving your stuff in there, Leanne. It's really funny, isn't it? Yes, have you got any questions you want to ask? Any sewing related questions or anything about the So Happy Quilters Association or about me? And if I can answer the question, then I will do. Okay. I'm probably going to do like a little tie on the back. Oh, then, oh well, you know, yeah, you got a while to wait then, Leanne. Damn. Make them share. How about make them share? That's what you should do. Say sorry, kiddos, but you know, Mama needs the space. So yeah, you didn't know it's possible. There you go, Kim. You've learned something new every day. And if you want to follow us on Facebook, you will find I'm also live streaming on there as well, all at the same time. So I'm currently live streaming to 8 different platforms. I do that usually every night. Sometimes it depends on what I'm doing, in all honesty, because I travel a lot for my filming for my YouTube channel. So although at the moment I am not, because we got a lot of work for a quilt show to do. And so if you do come, Kim, you can come and say who you are. Come and let me know. Do I use? Yes, yeah, we do have one of those platforms. Although to be totally honest, we don't really put much on that. My favorite will be on the daughter's birthday. I love you, Jessica. Yes, you're absolutely right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I will not be around. It's my daughter's birthday. Yes. I love that. You are my absolute secretary. Right. Actually, I'm going to do it that way because I think I want the flap on the inside. What time are we live until? Well, so usually I'm live till about 10, 10:30, depending on what I'm doing. Although obviously tonight I do have the football on, so you know that's kind of like entertaining me as well. But I want to get this cushion finished, and so yeah. Thank you very much. You can put that message out on Wednesday again, Jessica. Right. So I'm hoping this is not going to be too big. I do have a bigger cushion. Should be all right. Should be fine. Should be fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch all the way around. And can we stay until 7 a.m.? No, absolutely not. 7 a.m., Kim? That's a bit early. Why 7 a.m.? Do you work until 7 a.m.? Is that what you do? Maybe that's what you do. But no. Unfortunately, I mean, sometimes I might live stream in the afternoon, but generally I'm in the evening, because otherwise our good friends like Jessica, who is from Pennsylvania, she wouldn't be able to join us if we were on in the afternoon, because we have a lot of American friends. And that's very specific. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm now stitching. So I've done 2 pieces. Oh, you 11 till 7. Oh, well done, you. So are you off to work soon then, Kim? Yes, what I'm doing is I'm doing a stitch all the way around. I mean, really, what I should be doing is a zigzag stitch all the way around, but I'm not going to do that for now because I just want to get this finished, really. And then I might come back to it at some point. So tomorrow it'll be 12 p.m. every day. We're at the same time. Wow. I'll be fast asleep then, Kim. Well done, you. Okay. You're going to see this amazing cushion in a minute that I've done. So this is the North Star. It's the Christmas cushion. So anyway, so thinking about tomorrow, I'm thinking, hello, Mary, welcome to you. Hope you're good. I think tomorrow, if we could start on Joshua's little I Spy quilt, I'd like to do that tomorrow. Obviously, we could do a bit more of the ghost quilt tomorrow. I've got to say, 11 to 7 is your other job is also every day. You have 2 jobs. You're very busy then, Kim. Hello, Raymond. Welcome to you. Yeah, so anyway, so I was just thinking if I'd like to maybe do some more of the ghost quilt tomorrow, because we're nearly finished on that. Well, apart from stitching around the actual ghosts. Oh my goodness, look at that. I literally got to the end and dun dun dun, we stitched it around and look, the bobbin has virtually gone. Oh my goodness. We've wound up a lot of bobbins, haven't we? Didn't sleep much. 2 hours sleep a day. Oh, I couldn't survive on that, Kim. Oh my goodness. You do very well then. Does this sewing use a pedal? Does this sewing machine use a pedal? Yeah, it does. You mean this one, Jessica? There is definitely, I've got a foot pedal underneath. So I do have a start stop button on this, but I'm not pressing the start stop button. What I'm doing is I'm doing the pedal down the bottom. I'm going to put that there. I don't have a bobbin in it. Actually, do you know what? I should do that now. Because you know we're going to get carried away and then we will. Do you want to know? You can if you want to. If you want to share it, Kim, it is very. You can do. I don't mind. So yes, so we're going to plan this through. So I think tomorrow I'd like to. You are Leon. Are you really? You're trying to trick me by living in Brighton. So I think tomorrow we're going to do... No, I don't think you did, Leon. I was just playing along with the game of your loads of user numbers. Anyway, I'm talking about tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to do, I think, we're going to do some of Alex Hellewell's quilt again, the ghost quilt tomorrow, and then we will maybe do Joshua's quilt. I think his I Spy quilt. I'd like to get onto that to see how it looks. I don't know where Leon went. Absolutely, that's what gives it away, doesn't it, Jessica? That's what gives it away. Is like, you know. The other one is not there. Right, anyway, look, so that's the back. Let's put the cushion in. We'll see what it looks like. Is it going to be too big? We'll soon find out. Hello, Cassie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my eye definitely needs more water. Let's see if it fits. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, so tomorrow, so we'll do that. We'll do some of the ghost quilt, and then Josh's, unless anything else crops up during the day, like this cropped up during the day. He misses me all the time, Jessica. He misses me all the time. Oh, I think I need a tie on the back. You're getting bored, aren't you, Leon? That's what it is. Right, let me... So look, so there's my magic fold on the back, although I think I'm going to need like a little tie there. And this needs to be pushed over up in. So good moderator. Oh dear, dear, dear. You're getting too tired now, Leon. That's what it is. You are not the So Happy Quilters moderator. Right. I think that looks okay. What do you think? I mean, I might need a slightly bigger cushion. It needs a bit of a... And Gwen! Gwen's appeared. How are you, Gwen? Are you good? I'm literally going to finish up shortly. Let me just shake my cushion. You are... there you go. There is my Christmas North Star cushion. What do you think about that? It's good. Oh, and that's the back. There's the back. Look. So there is the that's the magic fold there. But I think what I need to do is do a little tie across there. So I might finish it off tomorrow. But at least I finished that. I think it's come out quite well, actually. I'm really chuffed with that. Really chuffed with that. Anyway, my lovely people. So as it's now 20 past 10, I'm going to finish there. I've had a very good day. Thank you, Blue Birdie. And I'm absolutely, thank you, Sharan. Thank you. Put buttons. No, I'll do a, because then if I did buttons, I would need a buttonhole. And so what I'll do is I'll just I'll put some ties on the back. That's what I'll do. I'll do some ties on the back. I might check if I've got a slightly bigger cushion, but yeah, we're all ready for Christmas. All ready for Christmas. I'm going to go show my daughter. So anyway, so I will see you tomorrow. So tomorrow night I will be live streaming probably about 7:30 again, and then yes, have a lovely Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTubers first. Bye bye, YouTubers. See you later. See you tomorrow.
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.